Hey, everybody. It's your lovely Lotus Blossom Lizzie, and I hope everybody is enjoying the holiday off. And for all of you that are veterans or families of veterans, I just wanted to say that I appreciate your service and thank you very much because without you, this country would not be free. So today is Memorial's Day 2019 for all those who are watching in the future. And for those of you that are just coming on, this is being recorded live. So I will actually be interacting with my chat. So I just wanted to say first, hello to those that are joining me in the chat. I think that is Chris, if I'm not mistaken. That's over here. Thanks for joining me. And I know a lot of people are probably out having some barbecue and just enjoying their families, which is what, being free is all about here in the U.S., just enjoying your family and stuff. So I totally understand. We're going to be kind of playing with words today and doing some words that we can have ahead for our journals. So if these are the type of videos that you like, journaling and journaling ephemera, then I definitely would suggest that you hit that subscribe button and also hit the notification button so that you'll be notified when more videos like this one come out, because I really enjoy coming on and interacting with everybody, and I want you to know I appreciate it. So what we have here, I did like a few things because I was just like, I was listening to some music today, and some of the words in the music they kind of resonated with me, and they kind of stuck to me. And so I decided to do like some words for the journal and try to use them in some different ways. So hopefully this will be inspiring to you as well. And you don't need like a lot of supplies for this mission, and this is like a really mindless task, sort of. It's mindless to a point. And what I did first was I kind of just wrote down in my sloppy handwriting here. I wrote down some words that kind of resonated with me as I was listening to some of my favorite artists' music. So I just wrote the words down so that I could kind of translate them on paper, so to speak. So I also have this very nice Recollections 36-piece uppercase alphabet set. And what I like about it, this is not a review, but kind of, is that the pieces kind of interlock, so then your words will be straight. So I do like these, and I bought these at Michael's. And I tried to find like a link on Amazon for these, but I can only find the lowercase ones. They actually do not come with numbers, and these are the uppercase ones that I have here. So that's why they're all kind of strewn out on the desk here. And so what I'm going to be doing is using some of my coffee dye paper that I have available in the shop for this job. Since it already has like the color and the patterns and stuff, I thought this would be great for this project. Hey Rachel, how are you doing? Oh, you did that a few days ago? Yeah, this is definitely a fantastic way to use up some scraps, but I was too lazy to get all my scraps out. So I got some books, and I have some other things that I'm going to try as well. So I'm going to jump right in. I already right before I came on camera, I stamped out wisdom here. And like I said, I like these a lot because they kind of interlock together. So I'm just going to pick some words and do a few words on here, and then see what I can do with these. And another thing that made this project really fast was the BI Memory Keeper's Tarot Guide. So if you all can get your hands on these, I would definitely say do it. They actually come 3 in a pack, but I always kind of gravitate towards this particular one here. And I don't think I put this one into the actual description today. So let me do that for you. Let me find it here in my little notes. Like I said, this is the We Are Memory Keepers Terror Guide. And I think I'll find it eventually. But I'm going to go ahead and get started. Let's see. Let me just, oh, here it is. I got it. Let me put in here. I'm going to put it into the description a little bit later, but I'll just stick it into the chat for now. So that's the one for the terror guide. So this is nice to have. Hey, Lisa, thanks for joining me. So how was you all's Memorial Day? Well, we actually kind of, I wouldn't say it's a celebration, but we all got together like yesterday, our family and everything. So it's always nice hanging out with them. And we went to see Aladdin. So that was even better. We enjoyed that because we usually go to the movies like once a week. That's kind of like our family thing, is to go to the movies and hang out and have dinner. So we had like a big dinner and we had lots of people over, and we just got all our hugs and kisses in and just enjoyed one another, because that's what it's all about, enjoying family. So you can see how these kind of lock together, and I can see you can see the letters are on here, so you know which ones are which. Hey, Miss Walker. And I'm going to be using my StazOn because it's the darkest ink. Well, it's not the darkest ink I have, but it's like a black ink, and I like using this because you can see here's some of them that I've already done. And I actually tried to pick some words that, you don't always hear so often. When you go on Pinterest boards and you look for inspirational words, you get courage and strength and things like that. And I wanted to have some words that kind of meant they were a little bit deeper to me. So that's why I selected these. Oh, before I do that, I want to tear the edge of this one here. Let's do it on this side. So it'll already kind of have a ripped edge. See, that's fast. Nice, fast ripped edge. Oh, got to get my trash can a little bit closer to me too. And let me do the top as well. So I thought this would be kind of a laid back type of activity to do today. I didn't really want to get do anything that was too involved. I just wanted to kind of chill and hang with you all. All right, so the word that I'm doing now is soul. And so I'm just going to stamp this close to the top here. You can see. Let me bring this down so y'all can see what I'm doing. And hopefully we won't have any focus issues, because sometimes we do. Sometimes we have some focus issues. Oops. All right. And I'm putting these kind of close because I'm going to rip them right between. So I'm just going to put a few words on there, like about 5, and I'll pick another word. Let's see. I'm going to put together, I want to try to do like another 4-letter word in here, because it'll just make everything easier when it comes to ripping these off. I already did like love, because love is, you gotta have love. Even though that's kind of a word that you hear all the time, I still wanted to put that in here. So let's see. I'm going to do lift. Let's see. You know how you lift somebody's spirit, or you lift them up? I think that's like a very positive word, lift. And I guess you might not think about it that way, but it really is. So I'm just taking out, just trying to find the letters. And I like this set because it gives you like plenty of letters for sure to get going. All right, here's an I and a T. So I'm just kind of chilling and taking my time today. Let's see if the T's still in here. Yep. We have T. All right, so lift. Hey, Brenda. Thanks for joining us today. I appreciate it. Are you all working on your Project 20? This is the easy Project 20 today because I can bust out 20 of these letters like in 5 minutes. Or, not letters, but words. All right, where's our F at? I haven't used that yet. Let's see the E. Might still be in here. There we go. Lift. Let's do a lift. So I'm also going to, after I do some of these words, I'm going to try to kind of put them together in a way that kind of makes sense to put into the book. Kind of give you some ideas. Oh, I forgot to turn my phone down. Okay, so lift, and let's see. Let's find another maybe 4-letter word that I have that kind of means something to me. Let's see. All right, where are you? So, slow. I'm going to pick slow. Sometimes I have to remind myself to do things slow and not try to rush and do things because sometimes that doesn't always work out well for me. So I chose slow. So I don't know. What do you all think? Do you think I picked like some odd words to go into a journal? Some reminders of... I mean, you would really have to, for some of these words, you have to kind of think of what they mean to you, but I could definitely use these in my journal. All right, I'm going to put in another word because I'm going to fill up this whole side. And let's see, we need this. And I tried to keep the letters towards me so I can see what I'm doing, so I can find them easier, but you know. Sometimes it doesn't work out that way. All right, so the next word I picked was time. Just like slow and time kind of go together. Slow and time. Okay, can y'all hear my dishwasher? I got the dishwashers going. It's kind of loud. I'm just going to go straight down because I can get like a lot of words off this one page. And I thought about using like some cardstock for this, but I don't think it's really necessary because these are all be kind of layered with some other papers anyway. So I decided to just use it, do it on a regular paper. And my coffee dye paper is actually... it's heavier than the regular copy paper anyway, so it should work out okay. And the next word I'm going to do, let's see, where are you? I'm going to select is begin. All right, because you know, a lot of times when we're motivated to do things or inspired, we could be motivated, but we don't take action. I need to add that word to my list as action because it's important that you take action on the things that you think about. So this one is actually, oh, it's not a 4-letter word. That's why I did a 5-letter word. My bad. That's all right. We'll just keep that. Let me add action to my words. To my sloppy handwriting words. I know I could write a lot neater if I tried, but you know, I don't want to. Hey, Deborah. Oh, you don't hear the dishwasher until I pointed it out? See, I shouldn't have said anything, huh? But it's okay. I don't care if you guys hear the dishwasher. But yeah, if I'm quiet, you probably can't hear it. But the way my mic is set up, like you said, as long as if I shut up, then you probably can hear it. But if I don't, you probably won't. All right, let's do this way. So this will make some fast cutting / tearing, or whatever you want to call it. And let's get this one too. Put that over to the side for now, for a few moments. Now y'all see why I love this tear guide. It's awesome. It makes me happy to use it. See, I didn't want happy to be one of my words. Because happy is a word that everybody uses. So I think we kind of get, how do you say it? Complacent with our words. Because happy is a relative term. It's like, what does happy really mean? Sometimes happy is just being satisfied with something. It's not really like you're just running around, jumping up and down. And that's what happy implies. So I didn't want to use happy. I think these words too would be good in like a gratitude journal. And you can kind of piece some of the words together. And none of them had like, I had to think a little bit deeper when I picked these words out, but I was just listening to like one of my favorite artists and I was like, I get it. And I liked the words that she was using, so I was like, oh, I want to use those words in my journal too. All right, so now this, I just put the link in here. This is from the We Are a Memory Keeper's Tear Guide. Here's the link again. I'm gonna put it in the description once I get done. Let me see if I could do it real quick without messing anything up. Hold on, y'all. Let me just put it down there because I know I didn't do it. And I should have, and I didn't. I didn't even think about it, but I love this tear guide. I got mine's. I didn't get it on Amazon, but I did get it from Tuesday Mornings, but they don't always have them. Like, I saw them one time and I picked them up, and that's how I got mine. But they do have them on Amazon as well, and the price it's a good price. So I wouldn't steer you all to anything that's pricey, unless it was, something big. Some things are just pricey. All right, let me get this back going again. Okay, so I did put that into the description as well, and I put it in the chat also, so if that's something you want to pick up. All right, I posted the link again. All right, so here we go. So y'all, I have like my vintage photo was like dying on me, and so I went to Michael's today and I bought this stuff because at first I tried to use a little bit of water on here to try to get it going, but it still didn't really help that much because I saw somebody say, just spritz some water on here, but that didn't work. So I went to Michael's and I actually was looking for another pad and they didn't have any. And I got this stuff called Distress Refresh. Extends the life of your distress products. And at first I was like, I hope I'm not buying like a bottle of water. I hope they're not selling me some water. But I did use it on here and it did do the job. It actually refreshed this pad quite nicely. So if your pads are dying, this might be something you want to pick up. And it's a good price too. So I just barely even used my blending pad. I just took my I'm just taking my paper, you all, and I'm just scraping it on the side, and it's giving it that nice distress look. But it wouldn't have done that until I refreshed this pad though. So you can see. Let me see. Let me get my focus so you can see. Get it going here. Oh, my focus is not on. That's why. So you can see how kind of grungy around the sides, and I just did that by scraping it on the edges there, so to speak. Hey, Crystal. Did I say hi to you, Crystal? I don't think so. And Paula. How are you all doing today? Are y'all enjoying a day off? I hope you had a day off from work today. If you're here in the U.S., because I do realize we have some people that watch, some viewers that are outside of the U.S. So today is Memorial's Day for our international crowd. And so it's actually easier for me to just kind of dip these in here this way. So I'm just going to do a few of these, and then I'll show you all some other ideas that I have for putting these words to use. Of course, you could just glue them to a page, and that would be nice too. And then you could put the words together, you know, like you have those refrigerator magnet words. These are like journal magnet words, except for they don't have the magnet. I could even see doing like a cover with just words like this. That would be kind of cool. Like a collage of words. I like that idea. Alright, so let me show you some things here. I did like just 2 of these a little bit earlier. I put these on some music pages. So you can actually make some magnets out of these, or you can make like a little bit of a collage with these as well. And then I had like some leftover pages, and I was thinking, what can I do with these? So you can put words on those and use that like as a background too. So let's see. Let's get out. I'm gonna get some more music pages out because I like the way the music pages looked. I'm gonna put some on there. I'm gonna use the tear guide because I love it so much. Vegetable glycerin for using vegetable glycerin for what? Oh, yeah, it's nice. You know, a lot of people went to the beach today. I probably would never go to the beach on the holiday, though, because I know there's going to be some people out there. But it probably would be fun doing some people watching for sure. All right, I'm going to take this side off. People watching for sure. Unless you just live on the beach. Then that's always nice, too. Hey, Roberta. All right, so I'm going to put a few words on here. And I already got that one done, so let's see. We need to give slow some edge here. Oh, thank you, Paula. I really appreciate it. That's so sweet. Every little bit is A-okay with me. I appreciate that. You're very kind. Yep, Memorial's Day, y'all. I guess Memorial's Day is not only for like the soldiers and things, it's also for, you know, remembering those that have passed on. I think sometimes we forget that. We want to enjoy the barbecue, and some people even have like fireworks and things like that, but we have to remember the bigger picture when it comes to that as well. Alright, so yeah, my pad this is so much better now, because I was really having to do some smooshing to get my edges all browned up. Alright, and then I'm going to glue these little pieces on here. And what I would like to do is just have like a bunch of these. So I guess this is a cluster. It's a little cluster. So I have some glue here. This is an easy and fun project too. Oops. You can put the words in any kind of order you want. You can pick your own words when you do stuff like this. Make your own vocabulary words. time slow. So let's see, what else can we do with these? Of course, I have my little pieces of fabric here because we can always cluster these up some kind of way. Let's look at this red one here. And like I said, you can make this into a paper clip too. And let's see, I'm going to take these two. And I could either just put words on here like this, or we can use one of our little clusters that we made. I put tender love. I was listening to some romance songs. Oh, you can use it to re-ink. You know what? I got some vegetable glycerin too. I sure do. So that's an excellent idea. So I could sew this. I wonder how it would look sewn. That might be nice sewed together. Uh-oh. See what y'all did to me? I'm gonna have me some word clusters that are sewn. So I'm actually, let's see. That's a lot of material that's kind of gone to waste. You can't really see it behind here. That's okay. I have more. Can't be thinking about that. Uh-oh, she's gone into Bob Ross mode. She's whispering, y'all. Just a little piece of fabric behind there makes it look nice. But I also have, let's see, a few scraps here on my desk. I've been working off of these little scraps for a while. And I could just put a word on here. And then this could be ready to just like slap on something, or we could slap it on right now. All right, where are we at? So I got a lot of stuff going on my desk already. Hey, Penny. Thanks for coming on with us. I really love the music sheets. They're so awesome. I'm gonna use my pinking shears to cut the fabric. And we'll put these together. And I'm gonna use, to put these together, some fabric tack, since it's like fabric and it's kind of textured as well. Make sure I get the garbage off of here. Make it a little bit easier to work with. I know, right? It reminds me of that song too. Tender Love. That was like a, just remind you of the 80s Tender Love. Let's see. I know I have plenty of fabric tack in this bottle. It just takes a second to roll down. Try not to put too much on there. And forgot to do our edges. We're doing some edges today because we have a refreshed pad. So I'm sure my fingertips are going to be browner than they already are. It's going to be brown. Get rid of some of the stringage. All right. These I'm gonna, I think I'm gonna attempt to sew down, so I'm not gonna put anything on those to hold them together. See, my words ended up being some clusters. So let me put a few more. Would you all like to hear some of the words that I picked out? Because I know I'm not going to have time to stamp them all, but I can tell you what they are. What I think I'm going to do is just put like a list of the words over on my Patreon page. Because I'm getting that going. I think it still says construction on there, but actually it is ready to go again over at the Patreon. If y'all want to hear about that, you can let me know. I'm not gonna discuss it right now, but I'll probably put a list over there for the patrons of the words that we're using. But I can tell you what they are too. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I didn't see that from Tammy. Now, this is one of my favorite colors of nail polish. And I got it from Walmart. And I had another color that was very similar to this, and it was called Home Run. And I couldn't find the Home Run, and I found this one. And I was like, I like that. I want it. And I forgot what the name of the color is, but it does look like robin's egg, doesn't it? It's beautiful. He teases you about the brown fingers. Hey, it's like in the olden days when people used to use those ink wells. Everybody's fingertips were black then. Everybody. All right, let's see. I even made the word queen, because you know, us women don't hear that enough. We are queens. We are queens, ladies. All right, I'm going to keep this little piece just the way it is. And I had a whole bunch of ideas in my mind, so I just got to remember what my ideas were. Oh, I kind of know. I got some ideas. I think I'm probably mostly going to be using these music pages, though. Let's see. And these nice little pieces of fabric. Let me see if I can rip this, if it's going to let me rip it this way. It did. I feel strong. It's like Hulk smash. Liz rip. If you watch the Avengers, you know what I'm talking about. Hulk smash. All right, let's put a little of our fabric tack on here. This weekend has been kind of a nice relaxing weekend. I was a little bit stressed yesterday because, you know, when you have family over and you got to make sure all the food is cooked right and everybody's nice and comfortable and stuff, that could add just a tinge of stress, even though it's fun. Queen. All right. Now, let's see. I don't want the time to get away from me because I want to try a few things here. Let's see. Let's see where we are on a Z time. Okay, we're good for the moment. Okay, I'm gonna move these out the way. And let's see. Okay, so I did these before we started doing the Project 20. And if you haven't been watching, I usually keep my ephemera in these nice little pouches that I got from the dollar store. Because the nice thing about these is they come 3 to a pack. So it's like 30 cents a piece. So you kind of can't beat that. So these were some, I call them scrap stacks. I'm not sure if anybody else calls them that or not. I don't know if I picked that up from somebody else. But these are just like some, they're from scrap cardstock. And I sewed them together and I just have them in a bag waiting for some type of a collage. So now, guess what? We have some stuff that these can go on to. So you can see just adding that to one of these little pieces actually kind of zhuzhes it up. quite nicely. Even like this with the fabric right behind it a little bit. I like that. Maybe even a piece of lace on this one. This will actually make a nice, very nice pocket. So I'm going to put that on there. And of course you don't have to sew anything, but y'all know how I am. I do like my sewing. Okay, and so this one here. I can put those together because it has that nice pink behind it. And some colors that you wouldn't really think would go together. I like that too. Get rid of that string. He's bothering me, folks. I'm gonna get rid of him. And some of these. So some of these I just put like two pieces together, and I try to use like papers from the same paper pad. So, and these you can use as pockets, you can use them as tuck spots, and so on and so on and so on. So let me just put these back in here because I also have some other ones I want to try too. So let's do a few more. I'm going to do some more letters. Okay, y'all move over here to the side. And let's see. What did I do? Oh, here we go. Use our little scrap. See, I was going to play with some stamps today, and then I changed my mind. And then I started doing this, and I was like, okay, this will be a good share for today. Okay, so let me look at my words here and see what I want to use. I have some rather large words on here. Let's do I'm hunting for words. I'm hunting for letters rather. So R E. This is like Wheel of Fortune. You got to figure out what it is before I get done. Okay. F L. Let's see if we have enough letters to do this. E C T I Ooh, this is a long word. Reflection. I wonder will that fit across there? It will. Well, doesn't hurt to try. We're gonna do reflection. I'm gonna do a whole bunch of these because I don't think I have any more words that's that long. I might. Uh-oh. All right. Using this Dazon because that's my darkest one. And I love these letters because they kind of look like that old world kind of print type. And I figure since I'm stamping them, I might as well stamp a few, do a few at a time. Instead of like just do one and then do another letter. And then I'll have some for later. And I'm saving them in this little candy box that I've been saving since the beginning of time. I knew I was going to use it for something. Okay, that's enough of the reflection. Let's do T O G E. See, do we have another T in here? We do. That's nice they have more than one letter in here. Let's show. H. E. Y'all notice I'm not cleaning these stamps off either, but they still work out really well together. All right. Stamp a few of these. These would be good for pictures that I took yesterday, and I can put these in my journal together. Or just putting down some of my meditative thoughts, reflections. One more. Well, might as well go to the end of the page. One more. Oh, I'm off cam, huh? All right, so let's cut these. And I'll brown up some of these, and then I'll do a spot of sewing with my letters, because you know I have to be a little bit extra, because that's my MO. Ask Tamika whenever she's here. It's my MO. To be a little extra and do a little sewing. We're just gonna do a few togethers, and it's nice. I like these the coffee dyed papers, because they already have some nice little unique designs on them. All right, I'm not gonna rip up all of these for now, although it's really fast to do. Actually, I think I am. It does. You know what? I have the rubber stamps, and I really don't like using them because I have a problem getting things straight with those rubber stamps. So these, I actually saw somebody else on YouTube using these, and I was on the hunt. And today, I actually bought them today, and Michael's had 40% off coupon plus 20% off of your purchase that included sales items. However, Joann's had a 60% off coupon. So I did the math, and I would actually save more by using Joann's coupons. But of course, Joann's didn't have these. So I went to Michael's and I used my Joann's coupon at Michael's. And that's how I ended up with those. And I got a bargain. That's what you have to do. If you want a bargain, you gotta do some couponing. And since they take each other's coupons, I always look to see which one is the best one to use. And they never give me any trouble. They always use, kind of do things the way I would like to. You can't combine the coupons though, but you could definitely use one or the other. So that's what I did. So before I got to the register, I just tried to figure out which one was going to give me the best deal. And the 60% off one was the one. Because sometimes, extra 20% still won't get you where you need to be. Okay, so let's... what was I going to do? See, I forgot that quick. Okay, we're still going to use some of this and some of that. Right here. Yeah, girl. Penny, it ain't a game. It ain't a game. when it comes to the coupons. And usually when I go to the store, I'm looking for something specific. So I try not to go and just, fill up my basket. So I was going to get another vintage photo, but they didn't have it. And I stayed in there just a little bit too long. But I did want these, so, and they were, Michael's, how their stuff is like so overpriced. They had it like at $19.99. I didn't want to pay $19.99 for those, and I did not. I think by the time with the 60% off, it was like $7 and something. And that was a much, much better workable price for me. So, 7 as opposed to 20. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and stick this on here. I'm trying not to get glue all over the place. I think it should be this way. I think it doesn't matter because you can't see what's under it. Alright, there we go. So reflection, and of course together it's not going to fit on there. I got some more pieces over here though. Let us use this piece here. And I think I said it, there's a delay on here, but in case you didn't hear, they were actually $19.99 in Michael's. And I think if you can find them on Amazon, like I said, I put the link to the lowercase ones because I didn't have time to look up the uppercase ones like I'm using. They, I think on Amazon they're like $17, but if you use a coupon, then it's much cheaper. Of course, use the best coupon you can. Oh, I just thought of another word. Let me write it down for later. So I think I might turn the telly on and just veg out a little bit and just do words. Okay, so now I also have another one here, and these are I called them flag scrap stacks, but they're kind of like banners. And no, these are reflections. Wait, I'll show you. I said reflections. Recollections. So it's recollections. Let me get the focus for you here. There you go. So if you need to go back, you can see the UPC here is 36 of them, and it shows you the letters that are in the pack as well. So this is Michael's brand. Recollections. Did I say recollections? I don't even know. So recollections. So I like those a lot. And I don't know if I have any long ones here. So I have some banners. And that's kind of cute even. Oh, let me get my focus back together here. If I put two, I could put two in one. That would be interesting, because that's a big banner right there. They're kind of short. These words are kind of long, but I still like it, even like with that, even with it a little bit longer. So I think I'm gonna put that there and put that one on there because I don't have any long banners. Okay, so a few I'm gonna sew, and I think I'm just gonna glue these on instead of sewing them. Don't want to do it that way. Everything doesn't have to be sewn, does it? But I love sewing so much, I can't help myself. And since I have this glue out already, well, actually, yeah, I don't use my fabric tack like crazy like some people do, because Fabri-Tac is not inexpensive. So I'll be trying to hoard my Fabri-Tac glue. Uh-oh, I probably shouldn't have went all the way to the end. Alright, so I gotta get some of this glue off of here. Let's see. I have a napkin here. Wipe some of that off. Get some of that off. That's cool like that. I like it. Do this one. Oh, wait a minute. Show. Yes, I did Rachel asked did I sew the scraps together. Yes, I did. The cardstock. I did sew those together. And I'll probably do some more on camera because I'm running out because I've been using them. But so you can see. Let's get the Mr. Focus. There we go. So you can see this one has like some pink, and I did around the sides there. And like this one, I did a lot of sewing on that one. So one night I was sitting in front of the TV and I was mindlessly just sewing. All right, so maybe I just really want to sew, but I don't think I really need to. I'm really being lazy too. I just really don't want to take the sewing machine out, but it is right next to me, so. All right, so let me just sew these pieces together. Ugh. If I can, if we have enough room here to do this. All right, so I am going to, how do I want to sew this on? I don't think I want to sew that one on. This one though, it's just dying to be sewed on. All right, so you can see on the back of here too, you can see where these were sewn on. So this was 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. And again, I used like the same, I used papers from the same paper pad so they would kind of coordinate. All right. And I'm just going to do a straight stitch on these. Kind of doing this in a little bit of a free-form kind of way. Oops. Back down. All right. Uh-oh. Guess what? I did all that, and I think my bobbin is out. Can you believe that? I just started on here and my bobbin is out. Dag nabbit. Yep, it's on empty. I can't believe it. Technical police, technical difficulties, police, call them. She's having technical difficulties. All right. Let's see if we can get this going right quickly without me knocking the camera down and all that good stuff. I have to hold my bobbin, I mean not my bobbin, but my thread, because it will like jump off the machine. I'm doing a lead foot thing, going really fast. Uh-oh, it got away from me, but that's enough anyway. She doesn't want to take all day to do this. All right. So So as the words would say, we are going slow. All right. Okay, let's see. Can she do it on her first try? Dun 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 dun. She did it. Yay! I know y'all didn't know I could sing like that. All right. There we go. We're back in business. Technical difficulties. Police can go home now. We're okay. All right. Let's try this again. Got some extra holes in this page, but that's okay. It kind of adds to that old grunge look that it has extra holes. Y'all get up, get. I do have my little tray that I use for my threads, but it's not in the right position today. Alright, so that's what that one looks like. I just kind of left that hanging. Maybe I'll glue that down. I don't know how I feel. Let's glue it down so it won't be like too crazy. Just a little bit of glue. A spot of glue here and a spot of glue there. A spot of glue there and a spot of glue here. Nothing wild and crazy. And since it's the Fabri-Tac, it should stick okay. This stuff is so stringy. It's a little scrangy. All right, let's put that one to the side. That one is a finished. And this one, I think I'm just gonna glue this one down. Let's use this glue. I'm trying to be mindful. That's another word I need to put on my paper, mindful. I'm trying to be mindful of which glues I'm using. Because I want to use the right glue for the right job. But if you only have one kind of glue, I would just use that. Alright. And that one there. And next, I'm going to do a little so-so on this one. Just a little so-so. Try not to lead foot it. Okay, I know it is some crappy luck with this sewing machine sometimes. Sometimes it'll work so good, and as soon as I come on, it's like, that's it, kaput. We don't want to work for you anymore, lady. Alright, so this one, I am going to sew it, but I'm just going to do a few straight lines, not a couple of, because that's not a word. I've been trying to get myself to stop saying that because I used to say it all the time, a couple of. But that's very bad English. A couple of. It's just a couple. Alright, and I'm going to put a straight line at the top of this as well. I love all the sewing on these because it really gives it like that super layered effect. And I'll show you all these in a second, in a secondary sec. So I have one more left to sew on. And I am doing a little bit of a back stitch too, so I don't have to worry about anything coming apart. All right, so let's look at what we have with our words here. Let's take the sewing machine off. Oi. Ugh. Good thing I'm a little strong. Just a little bit. All right, let's pull this down just a tad. Just a tad bit. Let me see. I'm just trying to adjust, make sure the focus is good. There we go. So here's one here that we did, and you can see I did like some sewing already. So this is where like having some things done ahead of time really helps. So now I have some letters done, and I can do like that little cluster with just the letters and the music pages. So that's nice. And then I had like kind of the scrap stacks together, and then here's one that says worthy. And so you can use these as a tuck spot, like you can just stick things on the side as a tuck spot, or you can just glue it right down to the page. You can make like a pocket out of this. You can just like glue it like here and here on the back, and then you can still slide things in for a nice tuck spot as well. There's another one, and this one is nice and pink. Queen, 'cause you're a queen. Time slow. I probably should have put slow time, but you know, whatever. I sound like the Hulk on this one. Time slow. And then we have reflection, and maybe if I put an S on there, reflections, maybe that might be good too. And then together. So we did a few things on here, but I still would say for the project 20, I would still give myself a check. You know why? Because I did a lot of letters before y'all even came on. And I have some more that just need some grunging up, which I can do mindlessly. And I have some more words. I have my list of words here, so that I can use, that I've already thought of. Oh, I want to add mindless to my words. Let me add to my words some kind of way here, because as you can see, I have a bunch of words. Mindless. So I can add those on. So I hope that gave you all some ideas of what you can do with the words. And this is a fantastic set to use as well. Just so that I like the size of the letters and everything. So I hope that gave you all some fantastic ideas. And so I wanted to thank everybody that took the time out of their holiday schedule, if you're here in the U.S., to come on with me. And so we had Chris and Rachel over at Scrap Craftastic. You all should check her channel out as well. She has like some fantastic videos, especially if you are a planner. And she has some good stuff in her shop too. And then we had Lisa. Thanks for coming on, Lisa, and Miss Walker, as usual. I appreciate it. And Tammy, thank you for the compliment. I really appreciate it. I didn't see it originally, so I wasn't ignoring you. I missed it in the chat. So thank you. And thanks for coming on, Brenda, also. And Deborah. We had Crystal today as well. And let's see, Paula. I think I said Paula already. And Roberta and Paula, thank you again for the super chat. I really appreciate it. And let's see, who else do we have here? And that's about it. And Penny, I think I said Penny already. So I want to thank you all for coming on with me. So I am going to go ahead and shove off and enjoy the rest of my evening. So until tomorrow, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful evening, and enjoy the rest of your holiday and enjoy your family. And remember, free isn't free. And thank all of our service members as well. I appreciate it. So with that, I am going to say love, peace, and hair grease from your sweet Lotus Blossom and lovable Lizzie. Have a fantabulous day and enjoy life.